50-lap feature race is starting off at the back of the pack. In the West Cook Construction, APS Electrical number 10 is Cooper Overton. In the epic race where Rogue Meat Company number 93 is Nathaniel Greenaway. In the Molly Performance McGlynn Motorsports, number 8 is Chad McGlynn. In the Blast Floor Coating Rapid Abrasives and Accessories, number 9 is Sean McGlynn. In the North Country Communications Previous GMC Cadillac, number 44 is Brad Robinson. In the Top Level Builders, Speed and Steel Photographs, number 19 is Kevin Travelin. On the outside of the second row. In the Brigstone Games, 72 Graphics, number 47 is Amber Belkin. In the DMAC Automation, Redrick Technologies, Zero Do is Brendan Patrick. In the front row, in the two-speed motorsports, CM Precision, number 71 is Mitch Wright. And on the pole position, he only has 4 wins out of the 5 races so far this season. Tied for the most in a single season in the Raptor Filters Elevated Workplace Safety, number 33 is Connor James. 50-lap distance with infield pits. For the Ontario Sportsman Series Ecotech 50-lap feature race.
Connor James has the potential to make history tonight in that 33 Silver Bullet. Currently second all-time in OSS wins. If he wins the 50-lap tonight, he'll take sole possession of that second spot. Now, as you mentioned before, 4 wins in 5 starts. He's looking for his 5th win in 6 starts tonight. And what an incredible feat that would be.
An extra feat would be if he does it twice tonight.
He could double down 2 twin 50s for the OSS series. This is going to keep them a lot more competitive rather than 100 laps around Canada's toughest 3rd mile oval. '71 machine of Mitch Wright. Keep your eye on that car. He was talking to me earlier and he said, it takes me a few laps to really get used to the car again. He's going between OSS and the Legend cars. They drive so different. It's messing him up a little bit for the first 2 laps. So watch for him on the outside lane. He's got to get that feel for the car before he's going to put down some quick lap times, trying to get in front of Amber Balkin in that 47 machine. He's got to get to the inside as fast as possible.
It's almost like going from a front-wheel drive car or an open-wheel racer to stock car. It's just a huge, huge change.
I mean, Mitch Wright kind of said his Legend car is like a go-kart compared to the OSS series. It's just a completely different ball game for him. And I mean, looking at the field, Amber Balkin in that 47 machine.
Now, having said that, the times are not a lot different.
No.
The speeds are very equivalent.
Just the cars handle so different.
And you need a lot more room. A Legend, you can go 3 wide and you can sneak it by. You go 3 wide in one of these and somebody's going to see a wall.
This is the first time since 2021 we are doing twin features for the OSS series. So this is something we haven't seen in a long time, pretty much since COVID. So awesome to see the twin 50s come back out for the OSS. I know a lot of drivers are really excited for this opportunity tonight, but this one's going to be huge and the potential for history to be made. Charlie?
Lights are out on the floor. Coverings International Pace Truck. Connor James and Mitch Wright is going to bring him around for the Great Canadian Derby green flag.
A lot of fast names in this field. James, Wright, Falcon, and Patrick. The top 4 with all a chance to win it tonight.
Look at Sean McGlynn, Chad McGlynn. They're back there in 4th row, but these guys they have what it takes to win here at Peterborough Speedway.
Sean McGlynn was on fire earlier tonight, and that car was pretty quick during qualifying. Can he get it done? The green flag is in the air for the 50 laps of the OSS.
Connor James with a great clean start out in front. It looked like Mitch Wright just didn't have enough pedal to get going, but now he does. Amber Balkan, she's moving up on the inside, trying to take that third away from the 71 of Mitch Wright.
That inside lane starting to form nose to tail. Mitch Wright's in a little bit of trouble if he can't get in front of the 47 of Amber Balkan. He's got a little bit of room to squeeze in. Amber Balkan's going to shut the door in 3 and 4.
Amber Balkan holding Mitch Wright up high. Mitch Wright pulling double duty tonight.
Mitch Wright was talking to me at the intermission, said the strategy is not to go 100% right off the bat. He wants to save the tires so he can be there at the end, but unfortunately for that 71 two-speed machine, he's using a lot of tires on the outside lane, trying to hold on to that third spot. Amber Balkan, that black and orange machine, doing a fantastic job holding that inside lane, ensuring Mitch Wright can't get down. There's still door to door for that third spot. Mitch Wright's putting down a lot of rubber on that outside lane. Balkan is finally gonna clear the 71 machine of Mitch Wright. Now it's Trevlin on the inside, and Mitch Wright will hit the brake pedal out of corner exit 2 and fall in line. He went from third all the way back to 5th. Now, 44 of Brad Robertson all over the back door of that 71 machine. Finally, Mitch Wright is going to have the opportunity to run his line and put some fast lap times down, trying to get those spots back.
Connor James putting some impressive times, 14.9, 14.8 for Brendan Patrick. Amber Balkan putting a 14.989.
33 machine of trouble. The 9 machine of Sean McGlynn pulls it off into pit road. We'll see what kind of work is done to that car. Remember, that one was up in flames earlier today. It was covered in that white fire extinguisher powder. They got it cleaned up and ready to go. It doesn't even look like the car's going to make it to the pit. And the crew running to that 9 machine. Sean McGlynn currently second, tied with Connor James, who's currently leading the way right now for second all-time in OSS wins. And unfortunately, Sean McGlynn looks like this race is out the window, and if they can't get that car fixed up, the next one will be as well. The pit crew pushing that car, trying to get it to their pit stall.
Getting some help from everybody else down there.
It has absolutely no power. Warning to Mitch right there, all over the bumper of the 19 of Trevlin. Trying to get to that inside lane. Trying to make up some positions. Thaddy lost Amber Balkan a little high in 3 and 4. She mentioned that turn 4 was her biggest challenge earlier in practice. She said the turns were a little wonky for her. There's no other track like this that she's raced on.
That's because there is no other track like Peterborough Speedway. They don't call it Canada's toughest third mile oval for nothing.
Such a unique track, and Amber Balkan races in North America with the ARCA Series. Oh, Mitch Wright! The bump and run on the 19 of Trevlin. So he's going to get to the inside lane, heading into 3 and 4. They're going to wash up the track, make a little bit of contact. Both of them sideways out of turn 4. Mitch Wright, they're going to make contact. Trevlin hard into the outside wall, and that's going to bring out the caution. Mitch Wright in the 19 of Trevlin. Get into it, coming down the front stretch. This has gotten a little bit more interesting. Connor James on the pole position. The 0-2 of Brendan Patrick on the outside of row number 1. And we'll see what will happen now. Mitch Wright's got a lot of work to do trying to get back into the front of this field. The Floor Covers International pace truck will pull off into the infield, and Connor James leads the field back to the green flag. Amber Belkin a much better start, but she's going to lose the top two cars heading down the backstretch. Good opportunity here for Patrick to get to that inside lane, and he'll take advantage of it. Great move there by the 0-2. Oh, contact! Around goes the 93 down the front stretch. He's facing the wrong direction. That's Greenaway, and the caution will come out. So I wonder if Mitch Wright just misjudged it, tried to hit the brake pedal, and still had too much speed, or what. But he's back on the tail.
Well, if the car is pushing, and meaning going up the track when he's coming out of the corners, that would be a big issue. And when you try to drive it too hard going in, and you have that heavy push on the exit, especially coming out of turn 4, that's a problem.
Lights around the floor, Cummings International pace truck. He'll dip down into the infield. Connor James will lead them back to the green flag. Patrick needs to do the exact same thing he did on the last restart. That's get to the inside lane as quick as possible. He'll do that as Belkin did not get a good restart there. She's still on the inside lane battling with that 44 machine. He's loose out of 4.
44 of Brad Robinson. Balkan, the ARCA regular, settling into a 3rd spot right now. The big battle is for 4th between the 44 Brad Robinson, Cooper Alberton, and Chad McGlynn.
25 machine is driving it hard into corner entries, losing a little bit of ground on exit. Just keep on that inside lane, but man, again, they're going to slide up out of 2, make a little bit of contact. Robertson doing a great job of running that outside lane and kind of making it stick here. He's got the faster lap times. Can he get by?
Alberton looks like his car is set up great for turn straight 4, and he's going to be 3 wide down the backstretch and into 3 and 4.
They're going to touch, and around he goes. Long.
It's one of those traveling series that travels all over Ontario. Some of the biggest names in racing. You know who used to race OSS and right now has to rebuild a mini stock after his wreck on last Saturday?
Ford Cummings International pace truck, and how about it? We try it one more time. 21 laps down in a 50-lap feature race. And remember, folks, you can't go anywhere because we got another 50-lap feature coming later tonight.
Race director telling the cars to settle down. Still got lots of racing left to go.
Ford Cummings International pace truck will dip down the infield. Again, the 33 Silver Bullet of Connor James will lead the field to the green flag.
So Amber actually,
she got on the rumble strips heading into entry of 1, and that shot the car up. She's going to lose a lot of ground as the top 2 start to break away early. Robertson's going to try to get to that inside lane before the 8 machine of McGlynn gets there.
It's like these cars are too tight going into turns 2 and turn 4.
For the first time tonight, the field is single filed out. Here comes Mitch Wright on the inside of McGlynn. Didn't quite make contact in 3 and 4, but it was close. We're going to slide up and make a little touch heading into 1 and 2. Mitch Wright trying to make it stick.
Chad McGlynn was all kinds of loose in turn number 4. Chad McGlynn keeping the car down nice and tight to the inside. Chad McGlynn goes way high that time around.
He drove it too far heading into 3 and hit the brake pedal. That car slips right up into the marbles. He'll lose 2 spots. So here comes the 9 machine as well of Sean McGlynn.
He didn't really lose a spot to Sean McGlynn because Sean McGlynn is down 7 laps.
Oh, smoke! Amber Belkin's going to get turned in 1 and 2. 2 cars go around. and the caution comes out yet again.
Brad Robertson got into the side of her as she went a little high. He tried to do the crossover. She came down on him, and next thing you know, the two of them are facing the wrong direction.
Laps to 50.
Yeah.
So all that had to be changed. They had to work out what tire pressures they were going to run in practice and qualifying. I mean, these crews have been scrambled all night long.
Fort Couplings International Pace Truck dips down to the infield. Connor James and Brendan Patrick bring them around for a great Canadian Derby green flag.
Can we take some laps down? Aidan McGlynn on the outside of row 2 gets a great job trying to get in front of the 71 machine. He'll be unsuccessful. He's going to wash up the track, heading down the backstretch for the... He is going to get there at 4th. 71 of Mitch Wright holding on to that 3rd spot. The top 2 starting to break away a little bit again.
Three wide down the backstretch.
McGlynn's going to back out of it. Smart move by the 9 machine there as Balkan was in the middle. That could have been trouble heading into 3.
That would have been the end of Cooper Albertson's night, because it would have put him in the wall.
Here comes Robertson looking on the inside of the other McGlynn in the 8 machine. They're going to be door to door coming out of 4. That car is all beat up on the right fender, but he's got some speed. He's going to take that 4th spot away.
Here comes Amber Balkan. She's trying to knock on the back door of the top 5. Right on the back of McGlynn. And, well, she's right sandwiched between 2 McGlynns. Oh! And this is, she doesn't get those second corners, corner 2 and corner 4. She doesn't like even numbers, apparently.
That car's losing a ton of speed as she heads into turn 2. She's hard on the brake pedal when other drivers are hitting gas, and she's losing all of her spots in that spot of the track, and that car just loses so much speed. She drops another spot there to McGlynn as the top 3 cars have absolutely broken away from the field.
Connor James, Brendan Patrick, and Mitch Wright, who started way back in the pack, had 2 warnings.
Reminder, the 9 of Sean McGlynn is not racing for the 6th spot. He is currently in the 9th position with the laps down. So yes, he's looking on the inside of the 8 machine of Chad McGlynn, but that is not a battle for that spot.
I mean, we know his car is faster, but he's had so many issues with that car. He's had to spend multiple laps in the pits. He was actually up to 7. He's got 2 lucky dogs.
That pass by Sean McGlynn has put Chad McGlynn in a horrible spot, allowing for Amber Balkan to drive on by. She's back in the top 5. Look at the lap times here by the 9 of Sean McGlynn. 15.373, and then a 15.296. Our leader is running a 15.313.
Yeah, Sean McGlynn is actually the fastest car out on the track, but he's down 5 laps.
He's on the back door of the 44 of Robertson. And honestly, it's probably smart for Robertson just to let him drive on by. And he looks like that's exactly what he's going to do. Let that inside lane open up for McGlynn. Here comes Balkan. A little bit of smoke out of that brake pedal. They're going to be door to door coming out of 4. Balkan trying to make that inside lane stick. We'll see if 1 and 2 is a little cleaner for her. And she will.
Balkan moves up into 4th.
Balkan looks like she's finding the pace in that 47 machine. She's got a lot of ground to catch the top 3, and it's James still leading the way on Patrick and Wright. Wright has been all over the back door of Brendan Patrick for the entirety of this green flag run, but just can't get by.
I tell you, the greatest experience that Amber Balkan could get would be to run right with Sean McGlynn. Even though he's down a few laps, he is the fastest car on the track.
For him to be down so many laps, it's unfortunate. That car is so competitive. right from the start when that car came off the trailer. It's been problems here at Peterborough. But man, it's got a lot of speed. Still 5 laps down, so he's hoping for more lucky dogs, but with 41 laps complete, I think that opportunity is going to be washed up for him.
But think about the possibilities for the next race. If they've got all the bugs worked out of the car now, the next feature race later on tonight, he could be the winner.
Connor James is on track right now, 42 laps down, to tie the OSS record for second all time. And McGlynn, the announcer jinx, he's going to pull it into pit road. The fastest car on track is back to the pit crew.
Well, if he's got an issue, now is the time to get it fixed. He's not going to win the race, but he can go up. But he can go in and get the pit crew to work on the car.
Connor James had a little bit of trouble getting through lap traffic. He lost a lot of time, allowed Brendan Patrick to get close to him. But again, James starting to run away with the lead.
5 laps to go now for Connor James, Brendan Patrick, Mitch Wright, Amber Balkin, and Brad Robinson, your top 5. Three laps to go now for Connor James, Brendan Patrick, Mitch Wright, Amber Balkin. Two to go now. Connor James, Brendan Patrick, Mitch Wright, Amber Balkin, Brad Robinson. Chad McGlynn and the 25 of Cooper Butler are about to go down a lap. What last lap for Connor James as he gets around some lap traffic. Checkered flag in the air. It is going to be Connor James picking up the win. Brendan Patrick in second. Mitch Wright in third. The 47 of Amber Balkin in fourth. Then Brad Robinson in fifth. Chad McGlynn on the lead lap in sixth. Then Cooper Alberton down a lap in seventh. Nathaniel Green down a lap in eighth. And Sean McGlynn and Kevin Trevlin with the DNF.
Not only is the 33 back in victory lane at Peterborough Speedway, that's 5 wins in 6 starts for this team. Connor James now second in all-time OSS wins. A run it was. Green to checkered, the 33 machine. The fastest qualifier. And uncontested through 50 laps. 2 Speed Motorsports sponsored ride was a bullet around Canada's toughest 3rd mile oval. Fans, how about it for Connor James? The excitement as he comes out of his 33 machine. Connor, what an unbelievable performance that was back in victory lane at one of your favorite tracks. What's the emotion right now?
It's a lot, man. I say this in every interview. I've been very fortunate to win a lot of races this year. And my father passed away in January, and this was the paint scheme that we did for him. Craig Camera, the image wraps, and boss man Court McAllister, who could be here today, kind of came up with the idea. And I grew up watching Dad here race here, so I always loved coming back to Peterborough. I always considered it my home track growing up, and the cautions were tough. Brandon and I, we always raced side by side together. I can't thank him enough, but it's all these people right here, all the 2-speed guys. I can't thank Raptor Filters, CM Precision, Caldecott Millwrights, Elevated Workplace Safety, 2-Speed Motorsports, Northern Home Foot Care, and all the 2-speed guys, man. They've had my back through everything. Dan, Fuzzy, Corey, Scotty, Jake's here today. Ricky was on the radio today. He's going to help Jakey in the Legend car. But my girlfriend, my beautiful mother right there, they're all the reason why I still do this. So we're going to try to come kick some ass in the second one.
5 wins in 6 starts for this team. Does it make it more special that you're running it with this paint scheme?
Hell yeah, it does, man. It's this is a you're haven't cried at, but I think if we lock down the second one, there's going to be some tears. But it's a special night, man. I love being back here.
Fans, how about it for your feature winner? It's Connor James!